I know, I can't.
Or that.
I
that
can
looks
bring
good.
it down, though.
That looks good.
Bang, bang. All right, we good then.
Yeah, dude. So tell me about bees. What did you actually... No, I'm kidding. I was making fun of...
About what?
I said bees. I'm making fun of the Joe Rogan bee episode because I just thought it was so weird that that's what he started with.
Oh, yeah. I haven't got there yet.
Oh, it's so interesting to me. Sometimes some of the Joe Rogans crack me up because I feel like they're kind of like I'm just here because this is the school bus. And I'm like, wait a second, why am I here?
Watching it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I get there all the time.
And I almost feel like he feels the same. So tell me about the bees. I really want to know. And the honey ones, right? They're different than the other.
I'm not going to lie, though. I'd be like probably all the way in on that.
I did get all the way in. It was quite interesting.
Couldn't make it through the David Goggins one, though.
Dude, really? See? I sat all the way through it, dude.
No, I made about halfway through, and I was like, all right, I'm tired of hearing this guy talk.
It's pretty rough. I mean, he just
So
says the
bad.
same thing over and over and
I'm
over.
like, damn, you ain't coming with no new info? Just you're a hard person.
Yeah, man. Stay hard. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, all right.
Dang it. I was about to. You can't even mimic him without cussing up a storm.
I know, because he was getting it in.
God, it's all he does is swear. He's a sweary McGee.
Yeah, I couldn't make it through that one, though.
It's like, oh, man, it's funny because when I first saw David Goggins, that thing he does is so powerful to me. By the 17th time, though, I was like, I cannot do this again, dude. What? They called you the N-word? I know. Yep. It was hard.
Yeah.
And your dad beat you? Yeah, I know. And beat your mom? I know. And now she's great. Life's great. I get it.
Yeah, and everyone else wouldn't have made it. Yeah, we heard you.
Nobody could have done it. I get it. Because you stay hard. No, but he is cool. I mean,
I didn't dislike him. I just didn't want to hear him talking.
but it's like, what does he do when I really start thinking about it?
Nothing. That's why I really don't have a ton of respect.
Yeah, it starts going. Stuff
like-
starts breaking down.
Because me personally, I respect people that put in like a ton of hard work and get good at stuff. That's why I'm a Kobe fan. I'm a Brady fan. That's why I like Elon Musk and Bezos. All those guys put in massive amounts of work.
Yeah, boy. Jeff Bezos, definitely, right?
For sure. He's my favorite one because he's just out here balling now. He did what billionaires never do.
That's that gold right there, 24.
24K. 24. Trip. That
Gold is interesting. We can eat gold. Eat gold, no problem.
Have you seen them gold wings, bro?
I have.
Them bitches look crazy.
We should get some of those for an episode, bro. Do a review on those gold wings, bro. Picture that thumbnail.
They look good.
The gold wings all in the thumbnail, dude.
They do look good.
They do look good. I bet they are good. I mean,
And then your face all gold and stuff. That's what everybody look like after eating them.
They got gold everywhere.
They got gold all around your mouth. I'm like, that's fire.
gold is an interesting substance because, like, I mean, if somebody wanted to pour water all over me, I wouldn't even be okay with that. I'd be like, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting involved with that. If someone was like, dude, I have tons of gold dust and I will pour it all over you, I'd be like, oh, Zeke, get the camera.
It's because it's money. Because you know what? I'd be fine with them
But
pouring.
water's money, kind of, too. I mean, water's money, like in certain areas. It's not for us.
Not
if we're
for
in
us.
Africa, it can be money.
Maybe they'd be cool with getting poured water on that.
Maybe if we were in Africa, we'd be like, pour
bet
that
you they
sucker.
would.
I bet they would.
Now that I'm thinking
Hey,
about
take a photo of me.
Because if someone wanted to pour money on me, I'd obviously also be down. I'd be like, videotape it.
But isn't that weird, though? Because, like, when you say money, you're talking about the currency, but, like, food's money, shelter's money.
It's not. The only thing that's money is our actual currency. Now, if we were to remove the currency, then everything becomes money. But right now, I can't take a chicken leg and go trade it for something else at the store.
Right. But you can go take your digital Bitcoin and go buy something at the store.
Bitcoin is currency. If I could get showered in Bitcoin, I'd be cool with that too.
Okay, so you would be so you would let someone
That
shower
is
your
currency
Bitcoin.
because it's accepted places. Once it's accepted universally, essentially, or at least close enough, then it's money.
So yin, all of it. Shower you in
All of those
it.
are money. Oh, for sure.
Diamonds.
Yep.
Ah, that'd be a little heavy, though, right?
That's cool. I'd do it.
Actually, probably wouldn't, because you ever see, like, when it's like $100 million in diamonds, it's like a little bag.
Well, here's the thing with diamonds.
They're worth nothing.
Well, some of them are. But, like, the bigger the diamond, the more it's worth exponentially. So, like, if you had a bag full of little tiny diamonds, it's not going to be worth nothing. But if that bag was just one diamond, the same amount of diamonds, though, let's say it was 30 carats, not even a 30-carat diamond,
And diamonds
millions of dollars.
You can't, like, make a big diamond?
Nope. You can only cut diamonds.
They
So
only
like
go
dust
down.
is like nothing. You could buy diamond dust for like nothing. It's like costs literally nothing.
But what's the point of that?
Looks good.
Does it look good?
Yeah, and if you test it, it'll ring real.
So you're saying, like, if you had a gold medallion and you bought yourself some dust, you could sprinkle the dust all over that boy and you got diamonds all over it.
Yep, that's like how they make like the grills and how they do the earrings. All that's what diamond does. I mean, the diamonds really ain't worth nothing at all because they're tiny. They're like what they'd use like on drills and stuff.
I can dig that.
Saws and stuff for cutting metal and that type of stuff.
The more you know, the more you grow. That's good to know. I didn't know that. I knew diamonds only had like a relative value rather than like gold and stuff.
And then, yeah, like outside the country, they're worth way less than they are here.
What about, what's that stuff called? What's that scorpion venom, bro? Would you let someone shower you in that?
No.
Most expensive liquid on earth.
Doesn't matter. I don't want to get showered in venom unless it's from Venom.
Ooh, dude. But doesn't that sound like a cool name of like an album, Showered in Venom?
It does.
That's dope, dude.
You got like Venom, the super villain coming out the shower head.
Yeah.
Like
all
It,
over you.
Actually, like It from the old It movies coming out to drain.
Yeah. I love it, dude. I am a big lover of that. But I do like this gold joint. I think it's got a nice taste to it.
It does.
Yeah. I kind of find it weird to smoke gold, though.
I know. It feels wasteful, doesn't it?
It does, dude.
But I think that's the point.
You know some, like, sales places, they would, like, make their new employees, like, gotta go get a lease for, like, a $60,000 car. And they're like, they make them go get the vehicle, be like, that's fine, because you're gonna make a certain amount of money in this year. And it's like a motivative tool for the salesperson.
I would never do it.
You would never do what?
I would never listen to my job and go get a car.
Oh, put it on your lease, right.
Be like, you gotta go get a $60,000 car. I'd be like, listen, bro, I'm gonna put like $7 down and just go buy something. You're tripping.
But yeah, I'm just saying though. It does work for some people, like the people that I guess are more agreeable and they just do it.
Yeah,
but
they're turning them into like a financial slave. This is what Kanye was talking about.
But they're
making
up coming
it so that
above where
I know,
they needed to be.
But it still doesn't mean that it's not. They're putting them in a bad situation so they can't leave.
Bad situation at first.
Saying it's a bad situation, period. But if you exceed it, then you can negate it. But it's still the thought process of it. It's like a slavery mindset.
But what if you only made $40,000 before that a year?
Whatever. So what? Now you made 80.
No, let's make it 275, boy.
I don't see
it changed your life.
I don't see it jumping that much. Then you could call it as a positive, but that company is still doing some dirty ass
shady.
Shady. That's what I was getting at. Is that the company's doing some awful shit.
But the Spartans were shady, bro, and that's what made them fire, right? Like they put their feet to the fire. I'm not saying it makes the company good, but I think it could turn out real good salesmen.
Me personally, I don't want to be a slave.
Oh no, yeah, you might be turned off by that. Yeah, you'd be like, I ain't doing nothing. You're not trapping me. But someone who comes from maybe less, they see.
Also,
less
if I
of
make
themselves.
$250 a year or whatever, I still don't want no $60,000 car.
Well, he says sell it after the first year.
You can't. It's a lease. I'm forced to take a bad investment that I don't get a return on. You don't get to keep that car.
All right, it was lease to own. You're good to go.
I still have to pay the car off.
Your boss pays it off.
Okay, so I just have to pay for a car for 1 year?
It was more about putting your feet to the fire, thinking, how am I going to pay for this car?
I know, the slavery thing.
Slavery thing. And that slavery mentality, out of all that fear on your back, stress, you know what I mean? It made you like get ahead of the bull, and now you're at 275 first year in sales.
All right, so I agree that being in bad situations can level you up.
It really can. It can facilitate a bad.
I would prefer to put myself in the situations. I'd prefer to take different risk than to have to put it on a stupid car.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
In a job. I don't want to be controlled by my job.
The job.
Because if they're doing that off rip, you know it's getting deeper.
If that's how they're starting you.
Yeah, like what's in the contracts, what's in all that.
But it was just the car in this example, because this is just an example of a sales tactic. That's all it is. Of how specifically it was a Ferrari dealership. A specific Ferrari dealership would motivate their dealers right off the rip, was to make them buy
Shady.
that
That's
car.
That's all I'm saying. Also shady.
It is shady.
Slave mentality stuff. It's
Hey,
what
I
Kanye
kinda-
was talking about.
I think Ferrari is shady in general, though. Like, if you want to buy a Ferrari,
Super shady, bro.
yeah, you have to be on a
You already have to have bought a Ferrari.
or get recommended, but you got to be on this list from a friend.
You have to be in the club.
Yeah, and then they're going to call you and say, hey, we got this off the lot, $175,000. You ready? And you got to be ready.
I know.
Talk about slave mentality.
It's terrible.
That's terrible, too.
Atrocious.
So they're kind of just
I don't like
bosses,
Ferrari.
huh? They got them on this end
But
and
I do
this
like
end.
Lamborghini.
But I think anyone could buy a Lamborghini.
I know.
They don't play that.
I fucks with Lamborghini. And they look way better. I don't care. Anybody says they look mean. Their cars look mean. Their car look like it'd eat a Ferrari up.
I feel like a Corvette, brand new Corvette, looks as nice as a Lamborghini.
No, not that. They look like a Ferrari.
Oh, see, I feel like they look like a Lambo.
No, the Lambos are like the bigger body, thicker. They almost look like Dodge made it or something.
Not really. They're flat.
They're flat, but they're like
Wide.
hard lines. So like hard lines in the back. Like
Yeah, Dodge is bubbles, dude.
I meant like
Dodge is
like
thick.
Dodge makes like they'll like make it look mean. Like they'll take a car and try to make like they brought back the Challenger. You know what I'm saying?
Bubble.
Old school style. I'm understanding what you're saying there, but I'm saying they put like a mean spin on their shit.
Yeah.
All of it, and that's what Lambo does.
And you don't think Ferraris look mean?
No, Ferraris look very sleek, very elegant.
They are awesome.
So like I prefer the mean. I like the street looking shit, and the Ferrari looks like the rich people stuff.
I do love me a Ferrari, dude. I could see myself in a Ferrari now that you say something. I could see that. I think I could actually get a Ferrari. Oh, here. Only because my stepfather works at Ferrari. But maybe that's not even it. Maybe if I walked up and said, hey, can you get me a Ferrari? He'd be like,
I mean, you could buy a used one and shit.
oh, just from anyone.
Yeah,
Yeah. But then I'm in the club, right?
that helps you get in the club, I believe.
Interesting. Buying a Ferrari.
That's like how
off
you
the
get
lot.
in the club, I think. You have to buy a used one, and then you can like join the club off of some. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous to buy a product.
Brendan Shaw has a Ferrari. Do you know who Brendan Shaw is?
I do.
What do you know about him?
He's been on Joe Rogan, right?
That's it.
That's it. That's all I remember.
Brendan Shaw. Shouts out, baby. I enjoy him.
Here's the thing. I only kind of remember the names of everybody, and I don't remember the faces at all because I don't watch. But I remember the voices. So if you played me his voice, I could probably tell you a lot more about it.
Right. I mean, I don't know what his voice sounds like, though.
But I would like when you play it because like they'll play. I'll be like, oh, I know this person. I don't know who they are like off the top, but I like know.
Oh, you're
voice.
saying you'd be like, oh, I
I
know
would
he's a
recognize it
fighter
because
and-
like that's how I listen, and I might remember what they talked about.
Okay. All right.
Just because I'm not looking at the screen normally, so it's just I hear.
Well, he was a fighter. He was a UFC fighter. And now he's just a stand-up. I guess he's a stand-up comedian, is what he says.
Does he do that the fight thing with him?
Yeah. Fight companion.
Yep. All right, I know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, no more.
He's the big one.
Yep.
Kind of the list. He's like, yeah, daddy. He always says daddy and stuff. It's weird.
Yeah, he did some odd things, but I know exactly who it is now. Yep.
His stand-up really bad.
Haven't seen it.
I did watch, I think 3 minutes. I think it was 3 minutes maybe. But yeah, dude. Oh, that gold, baby. That gold
I just
stuff.
don't think I packed it well at the bottom.
That gold. Send me that later, though.
We tried.
Yeah, but people make it's funny because Brendan Shaw, like Shaw or whatever, online is like almost more famous on Reddit and stuff for people making fun of him. Like it's more fun to make fun of him than it is to not. Like that's why it's fun. If that makes sense. He's
It
like
does.
Riff Raft.
That's so funny. I was just literally showing my tattoo client Riff Raff videos before you came here.
What do you think? Big fan?
No, I wouldn't say that, but he thought the videos were sick. It started with Cluner, though. We started with Cluner. I was like, you know Cluner? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm making conversation. He's like, nah. I'm like, oh, you don't know the King of Farmington? I said, oh, when we finish this, I'm going to have to show you the video.
Dude, that guy should start paying you for promo, bro. Farmington. Because you be
Farmington.
putting him on, bro.
It's so funny. I was going through my history, looking through a video on my YouTube. I was like, there's a lot of Cluner in here. It's like Cluner, Riff Raff. They always follow each other. They always come. The one comes after the other.
Did you hear about that group of whites that was brutally murdered in Idaho?
Oh, what happened?
I guess there was a group of lovely whites, right? College students even. And I hear they were living their best life or something of that manner. I don't know. I think it said live, laugh, love or something. I don't really know, dude.
This is the narrative.
I'm painting a picture of the type of people, dude. But yeah, picture like hard bodies, everyone's perfect looking, blonde hair, blue eyes.
That's why I'm asking you about the narrative, because like it sounds like you're spinning a narrative.
I'm not spinning a narrative.
I'm looking for just the facts.
I know, but I want you to have a good vision of what you're looking at.
I know, that's what the narrative is.
They are white kids in college, all white.
I know, you said they were great people and stuff, though.
They're wonderful people, wonderful people.
We don't have any proof of that yet. There's no fact of that yet.
But anyways.
That's why I'm saying you're spinning a narrative.
I just want you to know they're wonderful people. But besides the fact of how wonderful they are, I guess what happened is some assailant came into the home and murdered, I think, 4. I think he killed all 4.
Did he rob them?
No robbery.
Sounds like maybe they might not be wonderful people.
I think only 1 got away. And, nice. That was good. I like that.
For real?
Well, I mean, what if it was just a random?
Then I would assume they'd be robbing the place.
What if it was a serial kill? I mean, it does sound straight out of a movie, right?
So, like, if it was a serial killer, is this really how he'd start?
What a hell of a way.
It just doesn't seem realistic, at least not for me all watching Criminal Minds all these years.
What if he was a kid?
Huh?
What if he was a kid?
He wouldn't start so big. Normally, it progresses up to something of that nature.
Yeah, you are right.
So I'm wondering what's going on here.
Thrill kill? This is how thrill kills go down, though, a lot of times with
normally
like 2 kids.
Be one. Normally it'd be one. You wouldn't kick a door in.
No, they'll kill. I've seen a thrill kill where there's like the satanic kid. He went and killed a pastor that was like raping him, and then 2 other kids that were there that night.
Did you hear how that started, though?
The rape it, yeah. But why'd he go? But he killed the other ones.
I know, but like that's why I'm wondering why these people were killed. It wasn't like
one was a bad boy, is what you're saying.
That's my guess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I was asking why you were spinning the narrative at the beginning. I'm like, so this is the narrative they're spinning. I want to know why this happened because it doesn't sound realistic in the narrative that they're spinning.
For me, I'm spinning that narrative because I'm trying to set up to talk about white-on-white crime. What the hell is going on in y'all's community?
I mean, you know, everybody killing everybody, bro.
I mean, what's going on, dude?
How do we know it's white on white? Did they catch the guy?
They have not caught the guy.
How do you know it's white on white? How do you know it's not like some Black Lives Matter crazy person?
Could be an Asian Chinese crazy person.
Yeah, or some Chinese nationalist. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Now, the only reason I said white on white crime is because it was an all white party. If you know what I mean.
So?
I don't know. But let me ask you this. How do you kill 4? How does not the first one scream? What the heck?
That's what I'm saying. Doesn't this all sound shady?
Well, this is what I thought. You might be able to get a girl.
You said one got away?
One got away.
What if he killed
the murderer? That's what I
killed
said.
Everybody?
That's what I said. And there was a sorority house right across the street partying.
Well, I mean, you can murder a whole house with a party going on across the street.
You really could.
That'd be the best time.
That's what I said. So I did say it's kind of a good time. Seems real premeditated, right?
I'm sure it's premeditated, period.
And the one that got away. Now, in my mind, I was thinking...
What did they say?
Oh, I don't have that much info, to be honest with you. I only got a small amount of info from this little midget person that I was chilling with.
It's fire, though.
I should have just said little person. Why did I say the middle part?
Well, because you did.
That's the part, though.
Podcasting.
Little person, though. This little person.
Just beep it out.
I can beep it out. Maybe I can leave it in for free speech. We'll play it by ear, dude. But yeah, this little person was telling me all about it. And she was just telling me about how they got stabbed up. And I said, white on white crime. What's wrong with you people?
See what you assumed.
Huh?
You assumed, though.
I know. I love it. I love that things are flipping, though. That's what I want. I just want to play the narrative, bro. I want to walk down the street one day with like 2 black family members and see like 2 whites with each other and go, come on, let's go across.
I always try to get the
know how they are.
Because like there's always a huge narrative on every crime story I read. I'm like, why is it starting like this?
I'm trying
this
to.
is ridiculous. They're setting the mood for this like it's a freaking novel.
That's how I like to.
I'm like, what are the facts? And then you read the facts and you're like, all right, they put a lot of hearsay on this.
Conjecture.
Yeah, a whole
Well, you
lot.
gotta build a story to be hot.
You're not supposed to do that, though. That's
What you guys want, though.
Well, yeah, people are trained to fall for that. There's just no integrity in journalism anymore.
There's a little bit.
There's people in it, but like not at the mass level.
CoffeeZilla is a BA journalist. Oh, there's none like a part of like the normal horticulture of Fox and stuff.
Fox and CNN.
They're all captured.
They're all captured by money.
Yeah, dude. But bro, did you see that the CEO of, I think it's STX, it might be FTX, but I think it's STX. Did you see what happened?
No, what happened?
He's so that was like the crypto exchange that Tom Brady was a part of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Tom Brady had like
I think it's FTX.
FTX.
I think
Yeah,
so.
not STX. Sorry. FTX, yeah. Like I know what happened is like so FTX was leading the way in regulation when it comes to the crypto space, right? So basically one of their competitors, at least he became a competitor, he was a partner in program with them eventually in the beginning, noticed that with their new regulations that basically was squeezing him out of the market, right? But he's got bad stacks, right? So what he did is that he looked into the books of FTX. And what he did is he found out the majority of their value was actually tied to a loophole, like backholing, where they were just increasing the value of their own coin. They were stealing the money of people like...
So he cashed out.
Huh?
So he cashed out?
I mean, they were doing it incrementally.
I know what I'm saying, and then one of them cashed out?
Yeah, Big Dog cashed out.
Yeah, so I didn't hear about this.
You did hear about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Because they got in some arguments. So
They got in an argument. He said, well, it's not an argument. He was, no, but like the real true reality of it is that he saw in the regulations that he was squeezing them out.
Yeah.
He was literally squeezing them out of business. And he said, oh, you're going to squeeze me out? You're going to squeeze me out? I'm going to take my money out of your coin. Boom.
Smashed them. Now they're done.
Yeah. I mean, not only are they done, but they are now exposed for what could possibly be fraud.
Like all of them.
Huh?
Like all of them.
I don't think Bitcoin's a fraud.
Bitcoin's not a fraud, but Bitcoin's limited.
Hell
in
yeah.
its usage. Like it can never be a real currency. It doesn't work well enough.
No, it doesn't. But Lightning on top of it does. That's how they should have stayed with things. This Ethereum guy who built this whole concept of making like the shit coins, and you better not be mad about that because that is a literal term. And all the other cryptocurrencies, that's what messed the game up.
I mean, they all don't have any value is the problem.
Yeah, but money doesn't have any value.
No, it's just we all agree. So like, only one's going to be relevant at one point.
Bitcoin.
It won't be Bitcoin.
I think it'll be Bitcoin.
Pop too early.
It'll be Bitcoin.
There's going to be one that comes out with some new feature that provides a value that we don't have in currency, like Bitcoin did when it came out.
You're saying
anonymous. There's going to be some sort of upgrade, and that one I guess will win.
But I think that they will build on top of Bitcoin, and that is what will really win.
I don't think
like Lightning. Like Lightning is an application that's built on top of it, where it's still not fast enough to do everyone. So it still doesn't work right now, but it makes it so you can do same day transactions with another individual for your Bitcoin.
I know it's not near fast enough though.
Right now, but I'm saying that would win. If someone makes one, it will win over a new decided upon coin. If you could make a transactional application over Bit, that will win.
I think one's going to come out with something that we're not even thinking of that it can do.
It's not about that. It's the safety. That's what we're scared of. Like, tons have tons of applications, bro. That's not why people bought into the FTX one. There was no super cool application.
No, but one will. That's really useful, and it'll win.
I don't even think people are choosing off of that.
I think they would if it was dope.
Just think is safe.
Yes. But I mean, like, one has to win first for any of them to be safe.
I mean, Bitcoin has no applications. Like, the shit coins.
I know, that's why Bitcoin's not going to win.
It could, though, if you just make it so people could trade it. Like,
It's
bro,
just
my
too
dollar
limited.
don't got to do nothing for me except
It's too
buy.
finite.
What do you mean?
I know it doesn't.
That's what makes it valuable.
I know, but it's too. I'm saying like its usage is too finite.
Yeah, that's why you need the thing on top of it.
That's why it's not going to win. Somebody can fix all that.
Uh-huh.
Somebody can fix all of its problems and add something on top of it that we haven't even thought of yet that makes your life easier.
Yeah, but if someone owns it, we don't want it. That's the problem. Bitcoin is literally the only thing that's really decentralized. The creator never knew who he was, and they say he's dead. And that's why we all have the most security and belief in specifically Bitcoin. And like you said, the problem is not fast
It's not
enough.
good enough.
But I'm saying
We will give up rights. We will give up rights and stuff for like easier life.
I know, dude, but if someone builds an app, like even if you built an app that just represented the changes going on and then it backlogs and it really happens slower.
So check it out. All right. The people that are into crypto now, they're the people that really care about safety.
The ones who just got robbed.
The ones that just yeah, for real. All the normal people, when they buy in, it'll already be safe.
Oh, okay.
They won't have to worry about that. So, like, one of these just has to win. Somebody's going to win. Somebody's is going to be so much better than everybody else's. It probably doesn't exist yet.
No, I don't know.
I don't see any that are clearly better.
But Bitcoin's the best so far.
Bitcoin's clearly number one right now.
Undeniable, you know?
Yeah, undeniably number one. But they've lost tons of value, and I just don't see them winning.
And right now, the CEO of FTX is just running on the narrative that he didn't know. That this was a big oopsie-doopsie.
Yeah, that one's cooked. That one's done.
No, I mean, like, it's crazy to me right now that he got to pull that big, fast one, dude. I mean, he got to pull the biggest, fast one in front of everybody, and he's going on podcasts daily right now just saying, I was a dummy dum-dum.
Like, here's the thing. Like, if our government endorsed one, it'd probably win. Not if our government made it. If our government endorsed it.
Probably, yeah.
Like if they were like, we're going to move our dollar over here, and the government didn't own it.
Ooh, well, yeah, dude.
That would win.
You said they're going to move it there?
Because right now, we run through a private company right now, the Federal Reserve.
Yes, but secretly it's owned by the people who are also in power behind.
I'm saying it's a company, like somebody owns it.
Yeah, but those owners are also government officials.
They can be, yes. But my point is, the government doesn't own it.
But they'd have to give it away to like
so
a real
so
thing.
they could move over to another company. You know what I'm saying? It would be no different than what we're doing right now.
They couldn't rig the SIS
They could,
if they own it.
even if they did it,
Through regulations?
and through
CIA stuff.
talking to the company.
Oh. Well, the company might be like, fuck you, I ain't doing that.
Could be.
You know what I mean?
Depends on who owned it.
I'm saying if the reasons we fell in love with this thing are like the reason, and they're going to change them, they might be like, fuck you, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, they might. It all depends on what's going on. I mean, there's so many hypotheticals there, but
This FTX gentleman, though, there's some certain scenarios, a part of it, that seem to me as if he was into fraudulent behavior. And one of the things is that him and also, so like the board of directors, when it came to it, they split all their information equally, right? And like their excuse is like, we did not know what to do, so since we've always shared everything equally, we shared that too. Now the guy I was listening to is like, from the other end, from the prosecution end, it starts to look as if you actually organized this from the beginning to have an informational wall that only you guys could see. And I was like, oh dang, dude, that guy right, bro. That's what that sounds more like to me.
pretty sketchy.
Yeah, dude, like this guy donated, I don't know the exact amounts, but I think it was like publicly $500,000 to the Blue. Might have been 50,000, don't quote me on that. And then $600,000 to the Red, silently. So like this dude was like real meticulous on like public perception.
Yes.
You know? Super meticulous. And then he got the NBA. Did you not remember those commercials with your boy? Like, this is the best thing ever. I put my money here.
It's crazy.
Robbed. And he's walking around right now, dude. Barbados, just living his bestie.
I know, it's pretty wild.
Do you think they're going to come in on him hard, though, like Wolf of Wall Street style?
They might.
Right, dude?
It's like a 50-50 in my head right now.
I mean, he stole so much money.
Kinda.
Someone needs to be liable for the thievery of the money.
Maybe.
Wow. That's crazy to me, man. I need to get into crypto. Sounds like the best business in town.
It's a sketchy business right now because it's new.
I mean,
it's like when you come into any new type of like business when it's something new like this.
This guy got BlackRock though, dude.
I know, I understand, but I'm saying like when it's a new type of business, there's like no laws for it yet, so it's wild.
No, I know, and like, because the guy I was listening to, he was talking about that too. Like, there was something else that, like, I think it was an NFT or something that they got indictments. Indictments came down or something like that, or indictment. No, I think indictments came. Oh, it was I think it was like a charity coin. Indictments came down on a charity coin where they just stole all the money. And then he said, like, the next day when he went online to check out all the other coins, everything was so active. Because he said, obviously, the president saw that. And we're like, oh, man, we can't just keep stealing money.
Yeah.
Like, we got to do stuff now. They're coming after people now. It's crazy when law enforcement hits the scene, how everybody makes a change in the game. You know?
Change, yeah.
But it's funny because all the things that I learned from the beginning still stand. Like, I learned, don't ever invest in a coin. Don't ever invest in an NFT without extreme usability. And what is that? Like if you just buy an NFT because you're like, dude, these are hot, you're like an idiot. But like if you bought an NFT and you own a jiu-jitsu company, right? And you have all of these, and each one of your new like clients, they get their NFT, and it keeps them on like a perfect schedule to come on time and this and that. Like, that makes sense. There's an applicable reason for it to have value. So I just feel like people were dumb.
People are dumb.
A lot, but like
really dumb.
When you see a football
That's
guy,
why you need the regulations.
Ooh, I hate them.
Because the smart people take advantage of the dumb people every time. Can't help it.
They just feel like they have to steal everyone's cash.
Well, I mean, they just play in the game.
I mean, he stole everyone's money and then reinvested it in a.
I know he did a whole. I know it always spins out of control, dude. It always spins out of control. It's how it always goes. It's crazy.
Think about that. So you're getting money every day, and then you're taking that money,
billions,
and they're giving you that money because they value the coin you got, but they value the exchange you're building. That's why they gave you that money. It's not supposed to be moved. It's just put on there.
Yeah,
and you leave it so they see it there, and then you take it, like hundreds of millions, and then you put it into a thing that you know only exists online. Like, I just couldn't see myself doing that.
Yeah, it's insane.
How do you not go get a little bit of land or a little bit of little Pablo, like, cocaine field or something, dude? Something tangible, bro.
Just doesn't think that way.
He put it all back into a thing that only exists on cyberspace. It's just code.
Well, that's how he made it.
That's how he made all his money. Cyberspace.
It seems like the spot for him, right? Most knowledge in that.
I hope they give him 130 years, dude.
I don't think nothing like that's going to happen, but
it could.
Not really.
It could. They put Bernie Madoff away for 100 years or whatever.
Was it really 100 years?
No, because I think he died from cancer. But yeah, he never would have saw the light of day again. For stealing, like, people's money like that. Like, he was a financial trader, and he stole from the bigwigs, dude. Like, who's that guy that makes all those movies? He's from that tribe of Israel. What's his name? Can't remember his name, dude. But Steven Spielberg. Yeah, bro. Stole like $300 million from Steven Spielberg, bro.
Damn.
Do you know that Johnny Depp, his estate got stolen for $600
Really?
million?
That's insane.
Dude, and he didn't even know. Crazy to me. But I can see how that happens because they say that he just chills up like in his teepee smoking hash all day or something, dude. Like the reports about what he does working for him.
I can see it too.
Like people said, like, I didn't steal, but like it would have been easy because they say he's like in a teepee or his hut smoking hash all day, dude. That's crazy.
I got another hot topic.
What's up?
The AI art.
Oh my freaking God. I'm so glad you said that. See? SEO hot. Right? Are you a big fan?
I am a fan of it. It's pretty cool.
You love it, dude.
I think it needs a lot of work still. But yeah, people are mad.
All right, what?
People are mad because it references other artists' work, so it's using their work to create new work.
Oh,
and
yeah,
feel
like
it's
Alex Jones
stealing.
shit.
And they feel like it's stealing.
Or Alex Gray. I said Alex Jones. Alex Gray?
Yeah.
Alex Jones. Yeah. But you don't care.
I mean, personally, I think that's what art is, isn't it?
Yeah.
As an artist?
Humans are allowed to do it, so you can do it.
Yeah, like that's exactly what humans do. And it's a different application. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody's friggin' no one that's making these would have bought the artwork that the real artists are selling.
That's my problem.
I'm saying that they weren't customers to begin with.
That's my real problem.
Yeah.
That's why I actually don't like the AI art. Because you'll spend $5 for some app that doesn't care. Actually, they want you to die. That's what me and you both know AI wants. They want us to be dead. So not only do they not care, but they want you dead. You'll gladly give them $5, but you're going to pay your friend or your artist friend or nothing like that to do that. That's why I don't like
But this is the difference, though. They're like, I'm willing to pay that thing $5. But like to get your friend to do it, it's $150. I'm an artist. It's like, I get it. I'm like, that's not the same purchase. And it doesn't hold the same value.
And it doesn't hold the same value?
No, like the person's actual artwork is better.
I feel like if I printed off some beautiful AI art, put it on
It
my
just
wall.
doesn't hold the same value, though. It just doesn't.
Who did that Groot?
I don't know. That's just some painting I bought.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
I mean, that boy's dope.
So
But, like-
what do you mean? That's not a real paint. That's not
It's
like
not real, though. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying because it's not like somebody actually doing it, it doesn't hold the same value.
Yeah, but we tie value to humans in a weird way. Like, yo, if Kobe Bryant painted that Groot, it'd be worth so much.
All right, but if we take the famous people part out of it,
That's how they blow them coins up.
I'm just saying, like, if we take the famous people part out of it and you were just looking at the artwork, like, I can look at that and I can tell someone didn't just, like, paint that.
I don't see the strokes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, like, if I was looking at it and I could see all that, like, it'd be worth more. It doesn't matter who painted it.
Oh, interesting. So let me ask you a question. What if the AI art was badder? Like three-dimensional and augmented reality than stuff like that?
That's dope.
I'm saying, are we talking increase the value?
Yeah, I'm saying then it's better. It's just flat out better then.
No. Well, okay, cool. But what I'm saying is would that cost $200? Would you be like, okay?
I don't know about $200.
Or how much did the tattoo or whatever you were saying? Like, when does it value as much value? Or you're saying it's better than humans, but you're not valuing it more?
No, I am.
Talk to me, bro. What are you saying?
I just don't know if I'm spending the money.
But you want to? Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
see
cool.
why? You get it?
Yeah.
They
Just
already
cheap.
won.
I'm just cheap myself.
They already won.
Because I'm like, I'll make my own artwork, but I can't make that.
Those robots. But how I feel about it is it makes people feel like they look better than they do. I've noticed that people do it so hard, and it became so hard hitting
It hit hard, bro.
that they use it as a profile picture.
Everybody. But that's always just a phase. It'll switch
I
out.
feel like it's more like it's acceptable.
It's just a phase. They do this all the time.
I guess we'll see.
What was the last thing? That thing where it did the painting thing of your face.
I didn't do any of it.
I'm saying these things come in
I
waves,
know.
and then it goes back to normal.
And we're
then a
just
new one
training the AI to
hits.
kill us.
We are. It's pretty insane just to recognize faces.
It's insane.
I don't ever do it,
I never do it.
but I put pictures up all the time, so it's still training.
Oh, you mean you're still a traitor?
Yeah. Saying I ain't that strong.
Against the human race, dude. Redonkulous. Oh. But yeah, dude, I don't like it. And the biggest thing is like, yeah.
I think it's a tool.
If you're a big fat girl or a slobby looking pimple faced man or something, it will make you look like, you know, like the guy would look like the Hulk, you know, and it would make the
But you can tell that it's the AI.
I know, dude, but I don't like it.
Whatever. People are deceptive, man.
Yeah, they're deceptive.
You just deal with that. The AI is cool, man.
Love it, dude. Live, life, love, laugh,
But
love.
I haven't used the Lensa that everyone's using.
What lens?
That's what it's called.
Oh, that's the hot ticket?
Lensa. Yeah.
$5 for all those?
Yeah, I think it's like $5 or something like that, and you get X amount of something.
Not worth it.
Yep, that's why I didn't try it. I was like, oh, money? No.
You know
So then I went online. I found an even better one where I can just do whatever I want. It's not just me.
And you could do you if you wanted to.
I mean, you can insert your own photo and have it reference that.
But it's still going to do that offset generation it did.
I don't know. It works probably different. There's a whole bunch of different ones on mine. And you get like tokens, and you spend the tokens to make it, but the tokens are free, so you get 5 every day.
Wow. But you got to buy tokens.
Yeah, but I don't buy those.
They bring you into their space.
You get 5 free ones every day, so if you just don't go crazy with it.
They're crypto space, though.
When I'm bored, I'll just bring it up, hit a couple. Takes me 2 minutes.
Not a fan.
Never what I want, though.
Not a fan. What I am a fan of is liquid death.
I
Ladies
knew it
and
was
gentlemen,
coming.
Let me explain something to you. A lot of times, you will be thirsty in your life. It's a part of who we are.
It's a part of our culture now.
If you're human, you drink
And you're
something.
Facts.
And if you're going to decide to do something, why not decide to drink a liquid death, bro? Bro, let me tell you something. This is what I like most about liquid death. Like, if you're at a barbecue and you're not, like, let's say you're not drinking anymore because you used to be heavy alcoholic. Maybe you used to beat your wife up a little bit. Something like that, dude. Used to or touch her up a little bit. You know what I mean? A little smackaroo. So you're like, I don't do that no more. But you want to have a good time and it's summer and people are drinking because they're normal. You put your liquid death in there with their liquors or with their drinks, you know what I mean? And then you can grab your liquid death out of there. It's the same size as like a beer can. You know what I mean? And it cracks open like a cold brew. And as you crack that mother open and you slug her down, you can feel as close to the edge without picking up again. Because you know if you hit your wife one more time, they said it's done. It's over. Third strike. You know what I mean?
Penitentiary.
You're off. You're off. No more hitting her. So that's how you could enjoy your liquid death, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure if you're going to buy one, you buy it online. You use my promo code at liquiddeath.com.
That bow.
All right, wrap it up.